Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, switch on the videos. Okay, let us continue with entrepreneurship skills. Okay, so now next we are going to see what are the entrepreneurial attitudes. What do you understand by the word attitude? What is attitude? Yes? Attitude is a way somebody thinks, his feelings, what is his or her thoughts about a particular something. The way someone thinks, his attitude towards a problem, a situation, something like that. So, attitude is a way of thinking or feeling about something. That is attitude. So, now we are going to see what are the entrepreneurial attitudes. What are the attitudes, the kinds of attitudes that an entrepreneur should have. Okay? And they are decisiveness, organizational skills, perseverance, taking initiative, and interpersonal skills. These are the attitudes required by an entrepreneur. Okay? So, these are the attitudes required by an entrepreneur: decisiveness, organizational skills, perseverance, interpersonal skills, and taking initiative. Okay. So, what do you understand by decisiveness? Decisiveness means decisiveness. From the word, you can get it. Decisions. The ability to take correct decisions. That is decisiveness. Next is organizational skills. What is that organizational skills? Again, from the word, you can get the idea. Organize. How to organize various things. You will have different problems, different cases in front of you. How will you prioritize, or how will you organize all these? How will you arrange everything? For you as students, you have so many subjects to learn, 5 subjects to learn. Periodic test is approaching. So, how will you organize all these? How will you plan all these? Okay, how will you arrange your study? So, that is organizational skills. Perseverance. Perseverance means the same. All the points are somewhat the other, the same meaning only, but different words. Perseverance means there will be several problems for you and you won't give up. How will you overcome these problems? What will you do to achieve your goals? That is perseverance. Even when your problem or your goal is difficult to achieve, or you face so many hindrances, how will you overcome that? That is perseverance. Next is interpersonal skills. Interpersonal, person to person, interpersonal. Interpersonal skill means how you work with others, your personal skills, how you behave with your friends, behave with your neighbors, your co-workers, your personality, how will you deal with other people. That is interpersonal skills. Taking initiative. Taking initiative means, what is taking initiative? Taking the responsibility. You take the initiative, you volunteer and do that. So, these are the various attitudes that is required to become an entrepreneur. And now next we see the competencies. What are the competencies required? In order to have these attitudes, what are the skills that you require? The ability to do all these. How will you do this? the competency you require. The first one is decisiveness. To take the correct decision. Decisiveness is the ability to make profitable and quick decisions. That is decisiveness. Now, in order to do that, what are the steps you should follow? Okay, decisiveness. Knowing yourself. I told you the points are repeating. Knowing yourself. You should understand yourself. What is my present condition? What is my mental health? What is my attitude now? What is the feeling that I am undergoing right now? So that is knowing yourself. What is important for me? Okay, knowing yourself. Next is identifying the opportunities. I told you we have so many opportunities. When you really look for opportunity, you can find several opportunities. The thing is, you should know which is the correct opportunity. What should I choose? So that is all up to you. So the identification of the opportunity. Okay. Next is analyzing the opportunity. Okay, you know that these are the opportunities in front of me. So you identify that. Next you analyze it. For this opportunity, what are the risks involved? What are the ways I can reach there? What should I do? That is analyzing the opportunity. Next is problem solving. Problem solving means how to solve the problem. Like if there is so and so difficulty, how will you overcome that? These are the risks involved. What should I do to eliminate this risk? So these are the problem solving skills. So in order to take a correct decision, to take a quick decision, these are the skills that you require, the competency. You should be competent enough to take a quick decision. That is possible only if you know yourself, whether you are courageous, you have the strength, you have the confidence. Identify the opportunities, everything. Analyze the opportunity, problem solving. And the next thing is initiative. Initiative, which is an attitude that is required for the entrepreneur. Initiative means to take up the responsibility. You should volunteer. I am ready. I will do this. I will achieve this. That is the initiative that you take. Taking initiative. Believe that you have the ability to take action in a situation. You should have confidence in yourself. Realize that things are in control and you can take action in a given situation. You can control everything. There is nothing that you cannot do. So you take the initiative. Take the responsibility. Volunteer. Do it. Even if you go wrong, it's okay. We are going to learn from our own mistakes. Okay, so take the initiative first of all, whatever it is. I am not only talking about your ultimate goal or your dream and ambition. Anything, everything you face in your life, whatever you want to do, even if you just want to cook food, just to make a tea, if you don't know to make, it's okay, but try. Let it be a failure. No problem. Whatever you are doing, take it as a challenge. You can do it, everything. Okay, so that is initiative. Don't say that, don't feel that, oh, I am not competent enough. I don't have that skill. I cannot do that. That all shows that you are a lazy person. You are an introvert. You are not confident. So whatever opportunity, chances you get in your life, I am telling you, take it as an opportunity, take it as a challenge and do it. You have only one life. That is not from the textbook, I am telling you. Enjoy each and every minute of your life. Whatever it is, whatever you are doing, enjoy and do it. If you are watching TV, enjoy that. Don't think about that, I am watching TV, oh my God, I have that homework to do, I have to complete this notebook. No. When you are watching TV, concentrate on that, you enjoy that. When you are studying, you enjoy your study. Don't take it as a burden. Oh my God, this homework has to be submitted today. I need to send it in the WhatsApp group now. No, that is not the feeling you should have. Enjoy everything, then everything becomes easy. You will start loving everything, enjoying everything. So that's it. Next is interpersonal skills. This is a very important skill that you should develop, not only for the job, the job oriented aspect I am talking about. In your life, we should be able to adjust with everyone and anyone around us. We know that each one of us are different. My character is different, your character is different. Everybody is different, but we should develop a character or the ability to adjust with everyone. That is interpersonal skills. I would like to, just a second. There will be several people around you with different characters, different personalities, different behaviors. So we should develop the skill to adjust with everyone. That is interpersonal skill. Some people will be very silent, but we should know what could be the reason behind that. Even if that person is not opening up, we should try to understand we should be empathetic. That is interpersonal skills, dealing with relationships. Okay. Now, to develop this interpersonal skill, what should be done? These are the various ways to develop the interpersonal skill. Listening. It is important to listen when someone talks. That is the most important thing. Are you all listening? I understand that you might be feeling bored, you might be getting bored, but give respect, take respect. Listen. When somebody is talking, listen to them. Okay. So listening. Next is your body language. Very important. Are you all maintaining a correct body language? Or is that the reason why you all keep your videos off? Your body language, already discussed in the previous classes. It tells us everything. Your face, your facial expression, your eyes tells us what is going on in your mind. It is not required to learn any psychology or any courses. Just looking at your faces, it's evident. So the facial expression, that is important. Body language, your gesture, your posture, everything. Then positive attitude, similar one, the same points I am repeating. Positive, take everything positively. Be an optimistic person. Even if somebody is slapping you, what would you do? You slap him back? Let me tell you, I'll take it in a very positive way. So that at least next time I can keep a distance with that person. Am I right? This person will slap me, so I'll keep a distance. This person is very dangerous. So that's it, the positive attitude. So whatever takes place in our life, it is teaching us something or the other lessons, I would say. Okay. That is positive attitude. Stress management. Stress management. What is that? What is stress? Already discussed in the previous chapter. It is a tension. Yes. The tension that you face, the mental pressure, you get stressed. And there are many ways to deal with the stress. What are they? Find your own some time to be free. Enjoy your free time. Take a walk in the garden, take a walk in the nature, do some physical exercises, meditation, yoga. This all will help you to get rid of your tension. Might be not to get rid of your tension, but at least you will know how to handle your tensions, how to reduce your stress, or what is a factor that creates tension in you, stress in you. So you will develop your skill to overcome those tensions when you do this. Not that when you do the yoga tomorrow onwards you won't have any tensions. No, it is not that way. But it will help you to face it, to face your problems, stress, tensions, whatever it is. That's it. Perseverance. What is perseverance? Perseverance is, as I said, there will be several problems, but how will you overcome that? The ability to do that, to complete it, even if you face problems, the ability to complete something, to succeed, that is perseverance. How will you build this perseverance? Perseverance, when you find a difficult situation, when it is becoming tougher, you won't stop there, you continue. Working hard to achieve the goal. I will do it, I can get it, I will reach there. That is the attitude you should develop. Working hard to achieve the goal. Analyzing failure. I told you, you will fail. You will fail means not that you will fail in your exam. That means you will have failures, you will face problems in your life, but analyze them. What is happening? Why did this happen like this? What went wrong? So analyze your failures, then find out the solution, learn from it. What went wrong? Okay, that is perseverance. All about perseverance. These are all like the first chapter is the one you should give importance to, the communication. Rest of the chapters you can write it in your own words. You just have to develop an idea. What is entrepreneurship? The main themes, the main words only you give importance. As I made you write the essay, see, all of you had written it the same way. I mean, the points were all same. Only different was the way you expressed it. The idea was the same. The sentence usage was only the difference. So, that's what I want to say. Just have the idea of all these. Organizational skills. Do you all have organizational skills? Yes, now it's time for me to take rest. You start talking. How do you organize your day? Let me start with Karthik. Tell me. Tell us your daily routine. What do you follow? Let that be an inspiration or a motivation to others too. Can you share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, the day before, at the evening, I'll start planning for
Very
tomorrow.
good. Wonderful. Yes. That is the point. Most important. You should have an idea. Let me interrupt. I'm sorry. You should have an idea of what you are going to do tomorrow. It is not certain that it will happen as it is. I mean, whatever we plan will take place. No, that's not sure. But at least we should have an idea. Tomorrow, these are the things I'm going to do. These are the things that is going to occur. Okay, continue.
Sometimes I write these things down.
Very good. Then, okay, at what time you wake up and what is your study plan? How do you plan your studies, your leisure time? How do you manage everything?
Man, it depends on the classes.
Very good. Yes, you are right. Yeah.
If
But
there are
still,
more classes, I study less. If there is less classes, I study more.
okay, okay. Then, who's going to share next? Yes. Yes, who's going to share next? Anila, can you? How do you manage your day? You wake up, at what time you wake up? Like, what is your daily routine? How do you do? Manage?
Morning, I decide what to do.
Yes?
Morning, I decide ma'am what to do.
Okay, at least morning you have you plan what to do next. Okay, then, okay, so each day is different. That's what you mean. Okay, okay. Shubham, please share your routine. I mean, how do you plan your day?
I wake up at 5 o'clock.
You wake up at 5. That's wonderful. Very good. Okay, then
Then I'm going for morning walk.
morning walk, morning exercise. Very nice. Then
Then I will come back at 7. Then I will bath and I will pray to God. Then I will start my classes.
very good. Okay, okay. Good, nice. See, only when you share we come to know all these from you. Okay. Then Sharath?
No organization. ma'am.
Morning?
Not much organization.
Yes, Aparna.
Yes, ma'am. Like, ma'am, in each day we'll get some or the other work, right? In
Yes.
every subject, like homeworks or something. So, I would always write that for 1 week, and then I'll make sure that it is complete or not.
Yes. Okay, good, good. So, even I was not aware of this organizational skills and all up to some age. Like, a day begins, it continues like it was going on. It was a flow. But there was a teacher in my life. She is the one who introduced the topic for the first time. Time management. Okay? Time management. We are coming to it soon. So she gave us the idea that, same as Karthik said, you should have a plan of what you are going to do the next day or from the next moment. What is your plan? And it is obvious that it is not compulsory that this plan is not going to work. I mean, it's not sure that it will correctly take place or whatever as we planned everything will take place. No, it is not guaranteed. We plan for something else and surprisingly we will have guests at home, family gatherings will be there, or suddenly we'll decide to go out. So our plans might change, but still you should have an idea. These are the works I should do, these are the duties assigned to me, homeworks, these are the list of homeworks to do, okay, notes to be completed, all that. And she, my teacher, she told us that keep time for everything. As I said, it is not possible always, but still keep time for everything. You study half an hour, you spend for one subject, take 10 minutes rest, then you watch TV for 15 minutes, then you, likewise, you allot time, you give time to everything. And from that moment, the day I reached home, from the next day onwards, I had a watch in my hand. Always sleeping, waking up, everything with this watch. I make a note of the time, 10 minutes, oh my god, over. I need to start my studies. This was the way, like up to some limit, I mean, up to an age. That was my time management. So, even I am also telling you, I want to share the same thing with you. Not that you tie a watch and sleep, wake up, everything with a watch. Not that. You should have an idea of time. Like the time, everybody is having the 24 hours time only. So make use of it correctly, plan your time and do everything. Then you can see your life becomes systematic, everything is organized, no messiness, nothing. The life will be smooth. Okay, let's continue. So that is organizational skills. So we all know what is organizational skills. Time management. Anything more you want to say about time management? This is all I have to say about time management. Planning well, setting your goals, setting deadlines, giving important work responsibilities to other people in a team. Like if you're working in a team, then you can assign the works to them. You can share your works so that your burden is also reduced. Others are also given opportunity to work. Conducting the most important task first. Give priority, prioritize what should be done first. So that is time management. Okay, next is goal setting. You know that, goal setting. What is your goal? You should have that goal where you want to reach. Your goal. Efficiency. Efficiency, that means to do everything efficiently, correctly, promptly. successfully without wasting time. That is efficiency. Don't waste time. When you waste time, someday when you turn back and look, you will really feel upset. You will be depressed. You feel like, oh my God, I had so much of time in my life. I have wasted it. So, don't make a situation in your life where you regret about what you did. So, efficiency. Managing quality. Managing everything depends upon this: time management, goal setting, efficiency. Same. Managing managing quality. So you should set your quality. Where should I reach? What should I do? The range, where should I stand? Maintain that quality. That is managing quality. Okay? I think the chapter is over. Let me see. Yes. So that was about entrepreneurship skills. Okay. So I hope you all have plans in your life. Work hard. Yes, Aditya, switch on the video. Everyone switch on the video. Yes. You should have your ultimate goal, ultimate objective, and plan your life in such a way that you achieve it successfully very soon. Okay?